News 8 is your local election headquarters. Connecticut will pick a new governor tomorrow.
Polls across the state open in just 8 hours. They'll be open tomorrow from 6 in the morning till 8 in the evening. We have team coverage this evening for you. We begin with News 8's Bob Wilson. He's live in the capital city with the candidates' final pitches. Bob.
You know what? It's T-minus 24 hours before we figure out who's going to have the big chair at the Capitol. And interestingly enough, all the candidates say putting on a big push and trying to keep it positive after so much negative we've seen on the TV ads. And we've also talked to people about what they're looking for in a candidate.
As a young person in Connecticut, I'm looking at jobs, I'm looking at the economy, I'm looking at my future in Connecticut. I was born here, and at this point I have to make a decision whether or not I'm going to move out once my parents leave, once they retire.
So which candidates will check the boxes? Which one's going to put Connecticut back on the tracks?
It's hard to pick a candidate these days. It's so polarized, both sides. It's tricky.
The difference between me and Bob is night and day. I can't figure out how anybody could be undecided at this point.
But there's still a lot of undecided voters out there, and the last-minute campaigning has been ratcheted up by all three candidates.
Tomorrow, vote, 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 vote. Thank everybody.
Democrat Ned Lamont was in West Hartford tonight, flanked by two big-name lawmakers also running for re-election. They're attempting to galvanize the party and the voting base.
They believe in this state. They want a governor that believes in the state. Make sure that young people believe in the state and businesses grow and invest in the state. And you got to have a positive attitude. And that's what I'll be as a governor. I'll be a champion for the state of Connecticut.
Ned Lamont now off to another event. They're stacking it all night long. They're crisscrossing the state. He says he is giving it everything over the last 24 hours because he knows how important the stakes are as they near the election.
I think this 10-day bus trip we've done has helped a lot. We're doing 7 or 8 events a day. I see tremendous momentum, and the experts would tell you towards the end it's all about momentum.
Republican Bob Stefanowski says the momentum has come from listening, understanding what people want. He had no events tonight, but says during the past 10 days it has been listening just as much as speaking his ideas, and that means listening to Democrats.
What are the Democrats thinking? I've got a fair number of Democrats that have come up to me over the last couple of weeks, say they're voting Republican for the first time in their life because they want change. I want to understand what change means to them.
Do you really think that there's going to be any change in terms of the mudslinging? It's going to be the same old garbage. And I think people see through it. I think the reason we're confident we're winning tomorrow is people are tired of this poll-tested pablum.
Petitioning candidate Oz Griebel also putting on a last-minute push. His message is to change Connecticut, and you have to do that by putting in an independent, not a Democrat or Republican, because he says the party system is part of the problem. You need an independent leader who can come up with fresh ideas and a fresh start.
We have to get everybody back to the table. Our plan is Connecticut, we're all in this together, and so that means everybody's got to come in to address all these issues.
And Griebel says that'll be talking to the unions as well as state workers, everybody, to try to come together and figure out how they right the ship. Everybody will be out again tomorrow morning early campaigning until the polls close. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live at the Capitol, News 8.